Hey there, I'm your AI assistant from vivalingua. Let's have a great conversation.
Hi, my name is Connor and I want to practice my speaking in English.
Nice to meet you, Connor. Your English sounds great so far. What would you like to talk about today?
I would like to talk about introductions, how to greet people when you first start a video call.
Introductions are a great topic, Connor. So, when you start a video call, a simple hello, how are you? Or hi, nice to meet you can go a long way. What do you think is a good way to start a conversation like this?
I think it's good to always introduce yourself a little bit, especially with people that you are unfamiliar with or don't know very well.
That's a great point, Connor. Introducing yourself and sharing a little bit about who you are can really help break the ice and make the other person feel more comfortable. So, how about you? Can you tell me a bit about yourself, like where you're from or what you like to do?
So, my name is Connor. I am an English teacher and I am the founder of this platform, Viva Lingua.
That's really cool, Connor. I'm actually a teacher here at Viva Lingua too, so I guess we're colleagues. It's great to meet the founder of the platform. What inspired you to create Viva Lingua and help people learn English?
Well, I really wanted to just help people, not feel so anxious when speaking English. I wanted them to feel confident and speak with teachers like you. Hi, everyone. So, that was a quick lesson with Viva Lingua with one of our video called Tutors. So, if you're interested in this lesson about stop saying hello, in all honesty, it's fine to say hello, but it can sometimes seem a little bit short for the first message. Don't worry too much about this, but I really want to help you feel more confident in speaking English. So let's have a look at some extra little phrases that we can use. So a professional opening could be something like good morning, this is Connor calling, for example. So you really want to establish authority and purpose. Okay, so you want to just show up, very animated, strong. You don't want to be too laid back in your chair or something like that. You want to show that you care really when you're on a video call, especially in the professional environment. So you can also say, "Hi, John. Thanks very much for taking my call." Or say, "Hello, John. I hope I'm catching you at a good time." Okay. That shows some emotional intelligence to, it gives them a little bit of an option to say, "Oh, actually, I'm super busy right now. So can we keep this a little bit short?" Or something like that. So what you really want to do is, give them something to hang on to, catch on to, so that they can start the conversation. So that's always a good way to start and have a good conversation, right? You don't want to just use one word answers because the other person gets a little bit bored. They don't really know what to say next. So if you use this one, for example, "Hello, I'm hoping I'm catching you at a good time," that gives them the initiative to start talking about their day. So a really good one to use there. Other ones for technical check. Some people have technical calls, right, every week. So you could say, "Hi, everyone. Can you see and hear me clearly?" Right? Sometimes the technology doesn't work. We all know that. We all have been there. "Good afternoon. I'm Connor and I'll be leading today's discussion." Okay, so that one could be good if, for example, you don't know everybody on the call. "Hello, everyone," or "Hello, John. Great to see you. How are things going?" So, again, it's just giving that impetus. It's giving them a little bit of something to catch on to say something about their life. And I always recommend that to my students, to just say something a little bit more deeper, something that adds a little bit of a question to the conversation. Otherwise, it just becomes, one word phrases and people lose interest. So you can also use some of these professional reception ones and casual, but professional, right? So good to connect with you. That, again, gives some sort of connection with the person on the other line. Just think about it. Sometimes online, it's a bit difficult to get that connection going. So it's good to have a few phrases that you can say and practice, right? All I really want is that you feel confident and comfortable in English. So it's good to have a few phrases that you can practice over and over again. And it is practice, right? All you need to do is just practice, practice, practice speaking, because speaking is a skill. You need to move your mouth. So I'll show you exactly how you can practice a little bit more in a minute now. So some of these things you can say. So avoid these. So instead of just saying hello, it sounds uncertain. Hi, yeah, it's difficult to not say these things, these filler words. It is difficult, but it comes with time. It comes with practice. Something like sorry to bother you. Okay, we don't want to be saying something like that. We want to be confident. We want to show that we are an authority as well. It doesn't matter what you're doing, especially in a professional environment. You want to show that you are the confident person. You are the person who knows what they're doing, right? So some of these phrases you can use instead. Good morning, this is Sarah calling. Hi Mike, thanks for taking my call. Okay, something like that sounds very good and clear, right? And there's a few more here. You can have a look. You can pause the video now if you want to check out these phrases. This document will be down in the description down below too. So these are some of our teachers at Viva Lingua that you can practice with. This is Sarah. She is a business English specialist. We have Mark, who's more just for general conversation, and Alex, who is the writing coach. So all of these have special skills as well. You'll see in a minute now what they can do. So for this lesson, I guess we're talking more business English, right? Not email, but presentations and public speaking. Okay, so this is Sarah.
Hi, I'm Sarah, your business English specialist. I see you want to practice presentations and public speaking. Perfect. Let's work on that together. What specific situation would you like to focus on?
I would like to practice introductions and greetings.
That's a great idea. When introducing yourself in a business setting, it's important to be clear and concise. You can start by stating your name, position, and company. For example, good morning, my name is Sarah Smith, and I am a business English teacher at ABC Language School. How would you typically introduce yourself in a professional setting?
I would usually say something like, good morning, my name is Connor. I am an English teacher and the founder of vivalingua.ai, a platform to help people to speak English confidently.
That's a strong introduction, Connor. It's clear and informative. Adding a brief sentence about the purpose of Viva Lingua AI is a great way to showcase your expertise and the value you bring. When giving presentations or speaking in public, having a concise introduction like yours can help establish credibility and engage your audience right from the start. How comfortable are you with public speaking? And do you have any specific areas you'd like to focus on improving?
Okay, so you can see how it goes. It's very easy to just practice with a teacher like this. And you can also use like the learning tools. Each teacher has a special tool, right? And gives extra little questions and tips. But if you click this button here, for example, it will start a new conversation where you actually practice the interview.
Tell me about yourself and your professional background.
So you see, you just start a new conversation and a new interview practice, right? So she will just keep asking you questions so you can practice for that interview. So those are different ways to practice the start of a conversation. I'm going to make tons more videos on helping you to speak more confidently. So please hit the subscribe button if you want to watch more videos. And if you want to practice yourself, go to vivalingua.ai. You can see it down in the corner of the screen to practice your speaking. That's it for now.